Okay, and today is the 19th of November 2020, and I'm going to film the inside of the boat today. We're about to leave to go back to the United States. Okay, quick view of the saloon area. To the port side, or the left side of the boat, is the guest area. I'm going to walk down there now. Quick to there's the rear cabin, the hallway. There's the guest head, and then the forward guest cabin. Okay, looking aft at what is our main guest cabin area. At the moment, we're using it as a kind of a garage storage area for our bicycles and cushions and stuff until we're gone. But windows in the front or on the side, windows behind, overhead hatch, a closet up front for clothing, and then a separate climate control as well. And plenty of light. There's a drawer under the bed. Looking forward now at the second guest cabin. You can see the guest head on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side there's an escape hatch in case the boat ever flips, but I don't think a heavy cruising catamaran like this is going to flip too easy. We did have the aftermarket modification on the escape hatch to add bracing so it doesn't fall out. There was a recall. Looking forward into the once again the forward guest head we're using as a storage area for a pantry and for storage of tools. The two on the left hand side, the two carts with yellow lids, those are the tools and supplies. Kind of a pantry on the right. We're going to modify this cabin into probably a storage area on the right hand side with shelves, and then we'll have but still we can have a mattress in the bottom, and then have a bed here as well, so we can fit people up front, but also use this as a permanent storage area. We're having more electrical added back here for a spare fridge freezer as well. Lots of light coming in from the sides and the ceiling hatch, and then this cabin has a locker on the right hand side for your closet for all your clothing, and its own climate control. Looks like it used to have a TV. The previous owner must have removed the TV. Walking back into the hall, this is the guest head, and I think we probably used this thing, but there's a separate shower area. Once again, we're in the guest head, and this is the guest head. That's the guest toilet, and then the vanity. Okay, walking forward and out of the guest hall into the main saloon area. Gets back up here. This is our electrical panel, and our saloon galley. I'll show you around this here a little bit. The left-hand side is on the table is the air conditioner. Then along the windows are storage. Use those mostly for water storage and for spare parts, manuals. This is the nav station. We have our main chart plotter, Tridata. This is the new device we had installed. This is our control module for all of our solar and electrical system on our boat. The new handheld VHF So we have a VHF at the helm station. There's the regular VHF. This is a autopilot remote control, so you can adjust the autopilot from inside, which you can do on the main chart plotter as well. And then the climate control and the air vent system. There's 4 air conditioners on this boat, and they all work on reverse cycle as well for heating, which we're using now. The drawer bank for our kitchen utensils, and we have shorter legs for this table. This table also lowers down, and we have cushions that match the other cushions along the back, and it turns this into a double bed, which for guests, or we'll probably use it on passages if the other person who's not on watch needs to be close by. Okay, we'll kind of discuss the galley here. We have 2 refrigerator freezers. These are basically dorm style fridge freezer systems. They work quite well, but we look forward to buying a bigger standalone freezer for store it downstairs in the forward guest head, as a pantry item, or in the pantry. And then we have the galley, the sink, hot, cold, running water there. At the bottom here, we have a foot pump and a separate faucet. This is for foot pump of not just fresh water, but also salt water, just in case, worst case scenario, you lose your electricity. This allows us to pump water manually. And in the back here, we have a couple of covers that go on top of the sink, so you can use this area here as additional counter space. 3-burner stove, and it's cupboards overhead for storage, and pots and pans usually go above our oven, which we look forward to using. We haven't used it yet because, well, it's been too dang hot. Looking over at this corner here, once again, this is the electrical panel. Above it is storage for it's our canned food storage for the most part, and our TV set. Okay, walking now down into the starboard side, the owner hall. Just straight as you walk in is the desk area. This is where I spent quite a bit of my time. I finally found a printer, so I bought this printer. I'm not going to open it yet. It's all ready to go. I'm not going to open it until we get back. To help preserve the ink. Nice desk area, lots of storage. Okay, looking aft at the main owner's bed. Lots of light, very comfortable area. You have windows along this side. The back window in the corner opens. The far aft window opens, and we have an opening overhead hatch for plenty of ventilation. Drawers underneath the bed. And then to the left, we have a locker a tall locker for storage with a separate climate control for the owner's side. Okay, so looking forward in the owner's stateroom again. Here, the door slides forward. We'll slide the door, which completely closes off the owner, or for the most part, closes off the owner's side for privacy. Helps keep the cool or the warm air in this hall as well. We have a large locker on the right hand side, or closet for our clothes. Small one on the left hand side. Moving forward into the owner's head of the bathroom shower area. Moving straight in is the shower. Nice stand-up shower window for ventilation. Okay, this is looking aft. We're still in the owner's bathroom / head. There's the sink area. Of course, the head, the toilet. Lots of natural light, and overhead hats for additional light and also for ventilation. I don't think I mentioned it, but all the overhead hatches have blinds for closing it off to block light, but they also have screens for mosquitoes, flies. There's me. Additional storage behind the door here on the left hand side of the bathroom cabinet, and then a 4-door vanity. Additional light above. Okay, once again, the owner's stateroom. So this is our last day. It's the 19th of November. We leave Turkey tomorrow. I'm noting we had a pretty good rainstorm, thunderstorm come in early this morning, but there's actually snow on the hills above town. It's probably mid 50s here Fahrenheit in Finnegate. This is Liberty, one of our neighbors, who's going to be looking after our boat while we are gone. This is some other friends that we have, Gio and Fernanda. It's a shining, custom-built catamaran. There's the cockpit. We have all the cushions removed, the shades removed. Here, I'll film this. We installed the clearers around the nav station to provide further protection for our instruments and our winches while we're gone. Makes for kind of a safe place to operate and dry.